their pick and rolls. We got to do a better job of getting through on their pick and rolls and controlling that ball right now. They have their tempo with the pick and roll.
He was magic for you in game 4. Do you run everything through Brandon in this quarter?
Well, LA's going to have to give us something in the paint, but Brandon is an option.
All right, thanks, Nate. Matt?
Marty in game 4, 18 of his 24 in the fourth. Camby opens up the fourth. His first 2. 75-64. Nowitzki begins the fourth quarter.
Yeah, got a nice rest in the third. They're bringing them out here to try to close this game down. They don't want to let this Portland crowd get into it. And you can't turn the ball over if you're the Dallas Mavericks and let the Portland Trailblazers get rolling.
Dirk Nowitzki commits the foul. He thought he had all ball. Wallace will go to the line. 20 points, 10 rebounds tonight for Gerald.
And look at Gerald Wallace just coming full blast, and Dirk gets him on the right hand and drags it down, and Wallace earns 2 free throws. But right now, if you're Dallas, Matt, you can't turn the ball over. That's what fuels this Portland team, and you got to just take care of the ball, get it to your shooters, run your offense. And I think Nate McMillan made a great point. Dallas is in great rhythm in their pick and roll game, and Portland's not showing, and they're a little bit out of sorts a little bit on their defense, trying to guard that screen and roll.
Only 4 turnovers for Dallas tonight. 5 points off of the 4. Portland's turned it over only 6 times. Portland, though, on an 8-0 run over the last 130. Roy's going to get charged with the foul. That's his first. He has 9 points in 19 minutes. Nowitzki, second in the playoffs in fourth quarter scoring behind Kevin Durant. At 9.4 for Nowitzki. J.J. Barea. That's a big bucket. Kenny Smith talked about him at halftime, and J.J., instead of passing it up, takes it right in the lane.
Oh, J.J. had a great 9-minute stint there in the first half. This is his first chance here in the second half, and really a nice shot there. A little bit of a silence there for the Dallas Mavericks there.
Wallace, spin move on Terry. Roy gives it to Fernandez. Finally, Rudy Fernandez. Gerald attacking, finds Batum cutting, denied by Nowitzki. Terry, and he's fouled by Roy. It's on the floor.
Boy, Portland is running right now. You got a nice pass off to Batum, and Dirk comes over, plays solid defense and gets a shot. And Rudy Fernandez needed this so badly. He didn't see anything go in for him the entire series. And oh, that's got to feel good for Rudy Fernandez to make that 3.
Only his third 3 of the series, and during the regular season, 63% of his shots. 63% of his shots from downtown. You see Dallas. And there is a foul on that last play. Dirk Nowitzki picked up his third. They had a Rick Carlisle. His team right now clutching on to an 8-point advantage, Kevin.
Well, after not having it turned over, or turning the ball over, excuse me, almost all evening, they turned it over twice in the last few seconds. And that last one was just, I'm not sure what happened. The inbounder just passed it, the guy wasn't looking. And boy, you got to take care of that ball if you're the Dallas Mavericks. You can't give this Portland Trailblazer team any life and get these fans any more stirred up than they already are.
Wallace is going to take a seat. Wesley Matthews on the floor. Seam for Roy. Finds Camby underneath. And pushed hard to the floor is Aldridge. If you're Dallas right now, Kevin, is it starting to enter your mind a little bit here? As you take a look at the fourth quarter scores in this series.
Well, we talked about it. I mean, this is the scene of the crime, as we said at the start. I mean, they dropped a 23-point second-half lead here in Game 4, and you try to exercise those demons out of you, but they hang around, man. I tell you what, and it takes up. You obviously need to turn it over. You have some sloppy play. You start feeling the momentum in the arena switch to Portland. And, you got to fight all that right now. Come down, run your offense. And right now, to me, I would get the ball to Dirk, or I'd run a little screen and roll with he and Terry. But you've got to get some offense going and just stem the floor here a little bit.
13-2 run by the Blazers. The closest it's been since the second quarter. Dirk Nowitzki, the silencer.
Great move by Dirk. Nice little up fake, got a little body contact, got some separation.
And Matthews is fouled by Haywood. You said it, get it to Dirk.
Yeah, get it to your top guy. Here you go. Watch this pump fake. Little pump fake, gets a little bit of separation, gets a little shoulder into him, fades back. A beautiful soft touch there by Dirk. And on the other end, Wes Matthews, did what you're supposed to. Put his head down and just took it right to the rack and said, hey, I'm getting to the free throw line.
11 points for Wesley Matthews. There's Dirk Nowitzki and his numbers in the fourth quarter during this series. And early on, Game 1, Game 2, such a major factor. 19 of 21 of those two games from the free throw line. 79-73, Kevin.
Portland's really extended their pressure, Matt. They're 94 feet. They're pressing up on the Dallas Mavericks guards and trying to turn them over, really trying to get energy out of the defensive end.
Nowitzki again over Wesley Matthews. Battling for position, takes it. Using the matchup to his advantage.
Yeah, when they switch that, Dirk's just too big for Wes Matthews, but again, nice pump fake and get separation.
Aldridge. Nate McMillan told Marty Snyder they need him in the fourth quarter.
And they need him in that post right there, getting in there, making shots, trying to draw fouls.
Nowitzki open. Dirk Nowitzki in the fourth. 8-point game. Nowitzki with the last 6 for Dallas. Step back, Aldridge, the response.
If you're Rick Carlisle, you got to think about bringing back Tyson Chandler right now. Aldridge's got a little rhythm against Haywood. Chandler's been the guy who's really been able to get a hand up and shut him down some.
And he only has 1 foul. Barea, J.J. Barea. Barea, a big 3. Aldridge. Well, LaMarcus Aldridge. 86-79. Dallas takes a timeout. Hold on, Kevin.
Yep, you got Dirk in the post there, knocking it down, and you got Aldridge on the other side right here, getting against Haywood, getting where he wants to. Nice little jump hook. And then you got the little guy, J.J. Barea, knocking down the 3, trying to stem this Portland rally.
Most career playoff points by an international player. Now, this doesn't include international players that went to a U.S. college. Hakeem Olajuwon and Tim Duncan, born outside of the U.S. And Greg Oden looking on here.
Oh, wishing he was out there. 1 year at Ohio State, first pick in the draft, and that poor fellow has just not been able to stay healthy.
86-79, Barea working with Chandler. He's back on the floor in the corner. Nowitzki steps into the 2. Comes up short, and Aldridge with a rebound. Wallace back on the floor. Backing down on Terry. Matthews. Here's Wallace, it's a three. Berea's right there, pushing the pace. Finds Stojakovic. Aldridge comes away with it.
Good challenge at the top there by Camby to make Stojakovic miss that shot. And again, I like the fact that Wesley Matthews is just putting his head down and just attacking the rim.
Matthews goes to the line. He's 5 of 5 for 12 points. Here's a look at the upcoming national TV schedule. Now, Friday night on ESPN, Spurs and Grizzlies from Memphis in the Mid-South at the FedEx Forum. Game 6, 9 o'clock Eastern. And then, if necessary, Game 7 on Saturday, Portland in Dallas. 6-point game, Kidd on the floor. 86-80. 5-point game in the fourth quarter. Dallas, no free throws. Kevin, Portland is 8 of 8. They're 17 of 20 for the game.
Yeah, I said earlier, I like them putting their head down and just driving the hole and make the referee make decisions.
Stojakovic the three. Aldridge over Chandler. Wallace. Offensive rebound. Put back. Gerald Wallace. Timeout. Rick Carlisle.
I think it was an intentional message to LaMarcus, so FYI.
Thank you. Dallas led by 17. They led 75-62 heading into the fourth. And here we go again, Kevin. 86-83, Portland making a run.
Yeah, again, as Yogi Berra said, deja vu all over again right now if you're the Dallas Mavericks. And you need to make a couple shots, get to the free throw line and slow this momentum down.
Shot clock down to 2. Wallace with the steal. Gerald Wallace to the rim for the slam dunk. Kidd got it. Cold. That was cold. Kidd drains it. 89-85. Matthews attacking. Aldridge on the inside over Chandler. Batted out by Camby. Matthews, no, but Camby gives him new life again.
Second time he's knocked one out there, and he can't grab it, but he's tapping it back out there. Dallas has got to come up with a couple of the defensive rebounds clean.
Aldridge loses it. Here's Kidd now into the front court. 4-point lead for Dallas. They've lost 8 in a row on the road in the playoffs. Terry. Timeout, Nate McMillan. It's 91-85. What a response by Dallas after Gerald Wallace gets his steal and he's off and running. 26 points, and then Jay Kidd comes down.
Makes a big three, I tell you, from Terry. And then the next possession down, Terry steps back, Camby in his face, knocks down a jumper.
What a scene, Game 6 here at the Rose Garden. Brandon Roy and the Blazers trying to force a Game 7. Dallas trying to move on to the second round. 91-85. Matthews the three. No. Nowitzki a huge rebound and a double-double. 25 and 10.
Great look by Matthews. Nice play out of the timeout by Nate McMillan. They got a good shot, just didn't knock it down.
Shot clock at 7. Nowitzki. Offensive. Nowitzki just picked up his fourth with 3:25 remaining.
Nice drive. You got Camby slides over and gets the offensive foul call on Dirk Nowitzki, but good hard attack there by Dirk. And you know what? Camby protects that paint, you know, with taking charges and block shots, and a big play there by Marcus Camby.
You see the game reset. Gerald Wallace attacking and fouled. Gerald Wallace, fearless. 26 points, 12 rebounds, and listen to this. I remember talking to Nate McMillan about the play of Gerald Wallace and how he fit into this group, and he said when you play like that, you fit right into the locker room. And he said if you play the right way long enough, by the age of 50, you're going to pay for it?
Yeah.
He said Gerald's going to pay for it.
Yeah, but you know what? You get a lot of respect, and everybody in that locker room respects him because he plays so hard. And he's doing this with a bad back. And after he came out, didn't play in the second quarter, and he's sucking it up and giving this Portland team a great opportunity with 3 minutes to go to get this game.
8 of his 28 in the quarter. Foul on Wallace, his third. 91-87. 2:56 remaining. Side out of bounds. Kidd with Nowitzki, Chandler, Marion, and Terry. Aldridge, Wallace, Roy, Camby, and Aldridge. Turnover. Wallace and Terry there.
Just took his eye off it for a second, mishandled it right by the 10-second line, and over and back on the Dallas Mavericks.
Mavericks, 3 turnovers the first 3 quarters, and then here in the fourth, 5, Kevin.
The one thing we talked about, Matt, you can't turn it over against this Portland Trailblazer team. They'll take those turnovers and score on them.
Wallace. Aldridge at the foul line. Tracking down his miss. Roy. No, there was a whistle. There was a whistle prior to that. And with the roar of the crowd, you couldn't hear it. Foul on Nowitzki. That's his 5th. So Aldridge goes to the line. 25 points, 5 fouls on Nowitzki.
And just a great hustle play by Aldridge. You know, he shot the first shot. Great defense as he misses the free throw by Chandler. He knew he missed it immediately. The ball barely left Aldridge's hand, and he was on it, Matt. Tracked that thing down for an offensive rebound, and they called Dirk for his 5th foul.
4 of them here in the 4th. In a 4-point game.
Dirk's got a little blood on his arm there. They're going to take an official's timeout here, get him cleaned up.
And put a wristband over it.
And here's the shot. Look at Aldridge, takes off immediately and goes and gets it. And yeah, Dirk kind of stumbles into him a little bit there, lost his footing under the basket and pushed him out and got his 5th foul. Did you say, Matt, that's the 4th in this quarter for him?
4th in the quarter.
Ooh.
TNT this June, Fear the Skies, Face the Enemy, Fight for Survival from TNT and DreamWorks Television. Falling Skies series premiere this June on TNT. Marion with the, all right, we got this wink. Do they? It's 91-87 with 2:34 to go.
And Portland right now is just fighting for their survival. They need one more game down in Dallas to extend the season. And Aldridge misses 2 key free throws right there.
In the 4th, Mavs have yet to attempt a free throw. Portland's 10 of 12. Marion backing down on Roy. Help didn't come.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Matt. They found a spot where they like to put Marion on that left box. He's a good post-up player there. And, you know, Coach Carlisle said that they were going to use him down there and maybe even, you know, use him late in the game down there.
Marion fouls Wallace.
I like to see a guy play with patience and a purpose, and he's taking his time. Look at that nice little jump hook. When you're in the post, just get to where you want to go and take the shot you want to get. If the defense comes down and collapses, you pass it out. But nice patience there by Marion.
3 straight double-figure performances in this series for Shonda Marion. As Wallace makes that free throw, we send it over to Marty Snyder.
Well, Matt, when Gerald Wallace came out at halftime, he was wearing a back brace. Midway through the 3rd quarter, he took that back brace off. It was too much of a distraction. Can you imagine how much pain he's going to be in tomorrow?
A bundle.
Oh, yeah.
A bundle.
He'll be iced up all night tonight trying to keep that back calm down. He's really getting just an unbelievable yeoman's effort out there with the sore back for Portland.
30 points for Wallace. Terry, 22 points, back-to-back 20-plus point performances. He had 29 in game 3. Roy. Aldridge looking to swing it. Hands it off to Roy. Under 10 of the shot clock. Dallas ball with 1:15 to go. 95-89.
And boy, when they needed a defensive effort for their entire team, they got it right there, Matt. I mean, that was great defense by Dallas. Everybody rotated, everybody fired out, and they got a tough shot by Wes Matthews in the corner.
Dallas looking to advance to the 2nd round. They've lost in the 1st round 3 of the last 4 years after going to the NBA Finals. Kidd, no, tapped out by Chandler. Under a minute remaining here in game 6. Portland trying to force. Over and back is called. Portland trying to force a game 7 Saturday in Dallas. Down 2 possessions with 46.2 seconds remaining in the 4th and a timeout.
You can see 20 NBA games and not see 2 over and backs in that game. We've seen 2 in the 4th quarter here.
The pain. Will it be the ecstasy?
Get into your offense quick, get there, hopefully get fouled and something attacking the hole where you can slow it down. Then you got to press up. Then you got to get your defense extended, and you got to press and probably run and jump. Try to create a turnover here on the Dallas Mavericks after you score, because if not, Dallas is just going to run that clock out, Matt. They're going to take as much time off. But right now the key is to get a quick hitting, hard attacking play going to the rim here by the Portland Trailblazers.
Portland, their 2 wins in this series, both at home by a combined 7 points. Are in another tight one, down 6 with 46.2 remaining here in Game 6. Aldridge up top, looking for Wallace, who has 30. The 3, no. On the backside, knocked out of bounds by Matthews. It's going to be Dallas basketball. The last time Dallas won a road playoff game, April 28, 2009 in San Antonio. 106-93. It was Game 5 of a first-round meeting. 95-89 with 31.2 seconds remaining.
Now you're going to see Portland just play the foul game. They got to bank on Dallas trying to miss some free throws. And well, there's a guy right there, Dirk Nowitzki, who makes his free throws down the stretch. And he's closed so many games for this Dallas Mavericks from the line throughout his career.
Nowitzki going to the free throw line. If they can pull out a win here, and all the talk about the road woes and exercising the demons, important, as you saw earlier in that graphic, about if you want to go deep in the playoffs, you've got to handle business away from your house.
Yeah, you got to win some road games. There's no question about it. And right now, you know, Dallas has got to feel good. They did not want this to go to a 7th game. You never do if you have home, even if you have home court advantage. It doesn't make any difference. You want to end it when you can end it.
Portland down 8, trying to extend the series to a Game 7 in Dallas on Saturday. 30.3 seconds remaining. Wallace to inbound it. Matthews got it. Deep 3.
Nice play drawn up there by Coach Nate McMillan. They got the 3. That's what they want. Now they're going to foul again, and they're going to, you know, they got the right guy on there for the Dallas Mavericks at the line, and Dirk Nowitzki. But a nice play drawn up by Nate McMillan.
Matthews, 17 points. Big bucket.
Giving them a little bit of life right there. It's a 5-point game right now, and again, no timeouts by Portland. They can't advance the ball. So if you're Dallas, push up a little bit. Don't let them roll the ball out and not start the clock. And right now the clock is your friend at 24.9. Make Portland use as much time as they can advancing the ball up the court before they get into their shot.
Dirk Nowitzki, throughout his career in closeout games, he's played in 16 of them. He averages in closeouts 25.8 points, 11.5 rebounds, 49% from the field, 91% from the free throw line, and he's got 29 now and 11 on 11 of 17 shooting, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Taking a lot of time here. Matthews right to the rim now. And Dallas has done an excellent job of getting the inbounds quickly to Dirk Nowitzki.
Absolutely, yeah. Don't mess around. When that ball goes through, nearest man grab it. Dirk run, present himself to the the passer, big, get it and hold on and go to the line and keep making your free throws.
And Nowitzki's going to step to the line. Dallas, a team that has dropped 18 of their last 20 road games in the playoffs, dating back to the 2006 NBA Finals. They lost Game 3 and Game 4 here. In Game 4, they led by as many as 23. They led by 17 in the second half here. It was close to 86-85, but Dallas responding as Wallace has 32. And a foul once again. And a different response and resolve out of Dallas.
Two huge shots. A kid left corner three, and the next possession down, Terry sizes up the big man. He comes out, shakes him off a little bit, and shoots a jump shot. Those two shots kind of righted the ship a little bit if you're Dallas.
That was right after Portland cut it to 1, 86-85. And Nowitzki at the free throw line. Nowitzki getting it done from the line, and 30 after that last trip to the line. 10 of 10. He has 32 points. Add that up, he's 11 of 11 from the free throw line. 33 points for Nowitzki here in game 6. Wallace shot doesn't go. Jason Kidd's going to hold on to it, and Dallas is going to take this first round series against Portland in a game 6 on the road, Kevin.
A lot of big plays, but I tell you, the player of the game for me is Jason Terry. Came out at 22 points, 8 assists, Matt, and a big, big win there for the Dallas Mavericks. And again, you know what? If you're going to win a championship, you not only got to win on the road, you got to exercise some demons, and they got rid of one tonight, giving up that big lead in game 4, and Portland hurt, and that's all forgotten now, Matt, as the Dallas Mavericks are moving on to face the Los Angeles Lakers in round 2.
103-96. Dallas comes away with the victory. Nowitzki 33 points, 11 rebounds, 11 of 17, 11 of 11 from the free throw line as we send it over to Marty.
An impressive night, as you mentioned, Matt, for Dirk Nowitzki. When they cut it to 1, how do you not think, oh no, here we go again?
Well, we talked about this was our night, and we didn't get rattled, I thought. There was some tough stuff going on, but we kept on plugging, kept on fighting. I thought our defense let us down again in the fourth. Started trading baskets a little bit, but man, we had some big guys stepping up. Jason Kidd 3 was obviously a big shot when we were up 1, and guys just kept making plays.
You finally went on the road. You finally get out of the first round. Did you prove something to yourself or more to the league?
Well, we started the season saying championship's our goal, so to do that, you got to get out of the first round. It was a solid effort. We couldn't win a road game last year, so this year we finally got one, and we're moving on.
You and I were talking about the West the other day. You feel like it's more wide open. Why?
Well, you know, nobody's really playing unbelievable basketball right now. Everything's wide open. We got to make sure we play solid defense. Lakers obviously a very, very good team. They're the favorites. They're the champions. And we're just trying to go out there and have some fun.
All right, and now they hope they get a couple of days rest as they head to round 2, Matt.
Over the last 30 seconds, Marty, Dirk Nowitzki 8 of 8 from the free throw line, and so there is the setup, Kevin. You take a look at the Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks, and OKC is waiting for the outcome of Memphis and San Antonio. The final score 103-96. Dallas comes away with the victory. You've been watching the NBA playoffs on TNT. After this, we're going to send it to EJ in Atlanta, the end of an amazing series.
Unplug them people and send them home. It's close.